Kiss 108, Billy Costa, and yeah, we're still hanging out backstage. In fact, I've got your American Idol.
You could do that, man.
Kris Allen here, everybody. Make some noise. Your American Idol.
Thank you.
How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good.
A lot of people listening don't realize it, but every year part of the Kiss concert tradition is we do a private party the night before on Friday night, and we did that last night. And you were kind enough to bring the band in, and you were the entertainment.
Thanks, man. We had a good time. It was a rocking show.
Haven't stopped talking about how good you were. No,
that's a good thing, man.
I'm not just saying
that's good.
Like, you know, they're saying, oh my God, what a party. And Kris Allen and his band are just unbelievable.
I have a great band, man. They rock it out for sure.
Well, I think you had a little something to do with it too.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
Where did you find these guys?
Actually, one of them is a really good friend of mine. We've been friends for like 6 or 7 years now. And the rest of the guys were just like kind of a tryout thing, and we really clicked. It was just, I don't know, man. We clicked at the beginning, and we've been best friends ever since, I would say.
Well, you know, it's funny because when you watch American Idol over the years, it's always a kind of mix when it comes to the contestants. And every so often, and I don't want to insult anybody that's, you know, competed in the past, but every so often a legitimate musician, so to speak, enters the fray. And it's almost like you don't really feel that comfortable doing American Idol. That was my sense of it. You know what I mean?
It's a different thing for me.
But you know what I'm talking about. It's extremely pop, and it's...
Right.
I don't know. I just like, oh, God, we have a real musician this year.
Well, and I mean, you get it. I've been playing shows for a long time. And I mean, I used to play shows in bars for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And you got to entertain people for 3 hours. And so I think when people come to the live shows, they're a little bit surprised by, you know, what happens. But, man, I've been doing this thing for a long time, and that's... I don't know. I've been entertaining people for a while, and this is just kind of how it's all come to.
Well, I mean, think of even like the early rounds, the audition rounds, and you know what I mean? Like there are a lot of like really kind of crazy people just trying to get on camera, and some of them make it further than you would think. And then here we have Kris Allen, the legitimate musician that's been working
Thanks,
it.
Man.
So anyway, that was the point I was trying to make.
Thanks, man.
But great band. How's it going so far?
It's going awesome, man. It was a year ago yesterday that this all happened, and it's been awesome, man. The album came out, the singles done really well, and I can't wait to put out another album and more singles and just get it. We're about to go on the road, so for 3 months, it's been fun, man.
Now, will you take part at all in the finals this coming week of American Idol?
I am. On Wednesday, I'm going to perform the new single.
Oh, good. Because it's not like the Miss USA pageant where you have to appear and hand over the crown or something.
I put my crown right on whoever's head wins.
Are you...
That would be funny, though.
Happy or sad to lose the moniker American Idol?
I am happy to give it to someone else because I think that they obviously deserve it, and it happens every year. So, you know, it'll give the attention over to someone else, which is fine. And now I can kind of go and do my thing going on now.
What do you think about the competition this year and the two finalists? And do you have a favorite?
I think they're really good, man. I got to hang out with them the other day, and they're good people. They're pretty chill, but they seem a lot of fun, and they're really talented, man. They really are. They're good singers.
So will there be a point Wednesday night when the new idol is crowned where you'll feel that like there's closure now and Kris Allen enters the next phase of his career?
Maybe.
This phase isn't going back.
I mean, I feel like we've already kind of entered that, especially when we go on the road, man. But maybe a little bit. Maybe you're tapping into something that I am going to feel.
Well, I know
now I'm probably going to.
I know that on the countdown that I do, we're featuring your collaboration with Pat Monahan. And how did that come about?
Pat actually wrote the song a while back, and I think he didn't use it because it was a little emotional for him, and so he was gracious enough to let us use it for the album, and I think that, and he wasn't on the album version of the song actually.
Yeah.
But when we decided to make it a single, you know, we decided, you know what, that maybe we should think about putting him on the song.
Such a beautiful rendition. And for those listening that don't know, Pat Monahan, of course, is from Train. This is kind of weird because I'm sitting here talking to you, and as I'm talking, I can't help but look over your shoulder, and Adam Lambert is performing on stage. Now,
how about that?
What are your thoughts about this guy?
I love that guy, man. I really do. I think he's great. He's a great guy. We were roommates throughout the whole competition, and we got to know each other really well. And he's incredible, man.
Yeah,
he really is. He's incredible.
And I mean this in the lovingest way. I can't imagine Adam Lambert as my roommate. You know what I mean?
Fun,
It's kind of
man.
one of those things when you go to college.
He's
What's your
never at a
biggest
lot.
fear the first week you arrive for orientation?
Adam Lambert's your roommate.
God, what's my roommate going to be like? So you arrived to American Idol, and there's Adam Lambert.
We actually decided to be roommates, so we had gotten to know each other throughout our group stuff, and we decided, you know what, let's be roommates. And it was just funny that we ended up making it all the way through together. So. We never
you
had
know
to
what's
switch.
cool, though, because it is kind of a tribute to kind of have you sitting here and Adam on stage. It's a tribute to the kind of talent that this show does kind of churn out occasionally.
Absolutely, man. And I would say especially, I mean, I'm pretty biased, but especially last year, man, there was so many great people that were on that show.
Yeah.
And Adam is definitely at the top of that. And so, yeah, man, I mean, there's a bunch of people last year and a bunch of contestants that are going to go on and do great things.
So what's next? You're here at Kiss concert. You're going to jump on stage. You're actually you're wrapping the show tonight. So you
man.
you
I'm
got some
excited
big
about
shoes
that.
to fill.
Thank you.
We've had Aerosmith ending the Kiss concert.
Whoa.
We've had Bon Jovi ending the Kiss concert. I mean,
Don't tell me this. You're going to make me nervous,
I'm just
man.
saying. You know, we're paying tribute to Kris Allen. You're American Idol.
You got to hold out the
After the break. So, Kris, welcome. Have some fun. Your family with you on the trip?
No, they're not here, man. I got some friends, though.
All right. Well, all the best, and enjoy the Kiss concert experience.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Kris Allen, backstage. It's Kiss.